Good morning, everyone. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com with your morning market outlook for Wednesday, July 8th, 2026. Things are pretty volatile in the pre-market this morning with stock index futures heading lower. Now, we've got the S&P down 71 points and change, the NASDAQ 100 down over 400 points. Those are still trading within normal ranges, so nothing's broken yet. We may get some new sell signals out of Wednesday's trading action, but if it trades within this range, things are still normal. For the S&P 500 futures contract, the average true range, the difference between the high and the low, including the gaps, is nearly $96 a day. We're not there yet. For the NASDAQ 100, it's $773.36 right now, so we're not trading up to those levels just yet. If we start to break out of those levels, if we start to head lower and close below those levels, that would certainly set off some alarm bells within the stock market community. But so far, we're trading inbound, so it's just another normal day at the office. It just happens to be trading lower. Now, one of the reasons that stock index futures are trading lower is that we saw crude oil pop overnight, up nearly $4. At the same time, people are leaving the precious metals, and that's unfortunate. We just looked like we were starting a new uptrend over the past few days, and that looks like it has now come to an end. Now, in Asian trading, it was the South Korean market led markets lower once again yesterday. I believe the South Korean market is now in a bear market, down over 5% once again on Wednesday. Now, coming back to North America, on our daily watch list, it was the memory sector was the big loser yesterday, followed by semiconductors. Notice the semiconductor ETF starting to trade below the June lows, and it looks like we are going to continue in that direction today. The big loser within semiconductors on Tuesday was Intel, followed by Teradyne, and then Allegro. Looking at SanDisk, we were down over 7%, gapping lower yesterday. We didn't see a lot of movement in NVIDIA. It actually closed higher on the day, still trading below 200 and still trading above the 200-day moving average and still stuck to the flypaper channel. Now, while we're seeing a lot of volatility in the semiconductor sector, we're not seeing it in NVIDIA at the moment. Looking at the VIX or the Fear Index, we're still on a sell signal here. That could change on Wednesday. The VIX ETFs still on sell signals as well, and again, that could change on Wednesday. Now, what worked and what didn't work in the U.S. market yesterday, the big winner was the energy sector. The big loser was industrials, followed closely by the tech sector, which will probably be the big loser on Wednesday. And so looking at the list of the major ETFs that we follow closely every day, we do have a new buy signal in the energy sector, and it looks like that. When we look at the energy stocks within the energy sector, within the S&P Energy ETF, you can see all the new buy signals that we got yesterday. Chevron, the only stock on the Dow 30 to generate a buy signal on Tuesday. Then we had Occidental Petroleum. Devon still on a sell signal. That didn't change on Tuesday. Now, the industrials were the big losers on the day. Within the industrials, we've got a bunch of new sell signals, and you can see that there's a bunch of airlines within that. And so the biggest losers in the industrial sector yesterday was Generac, already on a sell signal. Now we've got GE Vernova on a sell signal as well. And of course, if we break open the industrials, we'll find transport stocks within there. And the transport ETF is back on a sell signal as of Tuesday's close. And we saw that there's a bunch of airlines in there also with sell signals on Tuesday. Delta, Southwest, and United all on sell signals as of Tuesday's close. Now, looking at the Canadian market, once again, it was the energy sector that traded higher, with materials the big loser yesterday. Looking at the major ETFs that we follow closely, it was energy with a new buy signal, and unfortunately gold stocks with a new sell signal. So there's the energy ETF back on a buy signal, the gold ETF back on a sell signal. We had Canadian Natural Resources was not only the most actively traded stock yesterday, it did generate a buy signal. We also have a new buy signal for TC Energy, Suncor, and Spartan was the biggest winner in percentage terms, up over 4% on the day. Now, gold stocks not really in favor at the moment. We've got some sell signals, but we had to go down to the 20th most actively traded stock to find our first gold stock, which was B2, followed by Barrick. And there's back on a sell signal. There's Barrick back on a sell signal. Equinox back on a sell signal, and Kinross back on a sell signal. Now, we had hope for this particular sector. It looked like we put in a double bottom there and we're starting to move up. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of negativity overhanging the gold sector as we've continued to make a series of lower highs. And then recently we stopped making lower lows, but that could change over the next few days. Let's finish off looking at the world of commodities, and we've got copper on a sell signal, copper stocks, copper miners still on a sell signal, no change there. Unfortunately, no joy for gold. Gold's going to be heading lower this morning. The gold miners are all going to head lower this morning as well. Then silver did not generate a buy signal over the past few days, and silver miners did not generate a buy signal either. Then looking at crude oil, we'll be back on a buy signal today. We did not generate a buy signal yesterday. We closed just below the upper channel line there. Of course, that's going to change today. So crude oil is going to join gasoline already on a buy signal. Nothing going on with natural gas. We're still stuck here in the flypaper channel. And unless that changes, we're really not going to be chasing natural gas at this time. Okay, folks, that's all for this morning's presentation. Lots of other stuff going on this morning, but I can't keep you here all day. Enjoy your Wednesday. Have a great Wednesday. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Thursday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theyuptrend.com.